Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Minnesota versus Rutgers college football matchup on Saturday, October 29th, 2022. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others, and to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab, and while you're there, be sure to use the discount code 15OFF. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases at pickdawgz.com. Also works at sportschatplace.com. But let's get to this one. We've got Minnesota taking on Rutgers, and Minnesota on a 3-game losing streak after a really strong start, and Rutgers coming off of a win against Indiana that ended a 3-game losing streak. So both these teams have had their share of ups and downs so far this season in the Big Ten. But both these teams entered this one at 4-3, 2 games away from bowl eligibility, and both of them have shown, some ups and downs all season long. I really believe that Rutgers should have won that game against Nebraska. They didn't, so it counts as a loss, regardless of how they played, regardless of how the game went. But, outside of that, I think it's still part of the building process for Greg Schiano at Rutgers. We saw him chop the wood the first time he was at Rutgers. Seems to be chopping away, kind of under the radar this time. 15th in the nation against the run, and that is how you start to build programs, is you run the football and defend the run, and those are two things that Rutgers are certainly doing very well. Scoring, passing, but everything else kind of decent. Meanwhile, Minnesota, pretty solid against the run, running the football themselves. 15th best in the nation rushing the football, 218.9 yards per game. And defensively, they're stuffing the run, stuffing the pass. Teams are struggling to score against them. But like I said, has not helped them in their last 3 games. All of them were losses. Rutgers 10-3-1 against the number in their last 14 on the road, but 0-6-1 against the number when playing teams with a winning record. Meanwhile, Minnesota 5-1 against the number in their last 6 at home, and 7-3 against the number in their last 10 games. This is going to be an interesting one. It's going to come down to some bounces. I could see Minnesota playing this one conservatively. Could be low scoring. I just think Minnesota has a better chance of putting points on the board. I hate laying this kind of number with a team on a 3-game losing streak, but I'm going to do it here. I'm going to take Minnesota, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.